Ask about that. Oh, yeah, it is. Give me 1 second, Nate. Put this down right for this boy. Shit, that butt. That head reset. Take it down, Miss, and put it back up. Oh, okay. Oh. I don't know. That it? I can't wait the football come back. That's all I'm worried about.
At about the 23-yard line.
You want to let you get in the broadcast here?
So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their own 23. Breeze now. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
Great shit, bro.
Kill.
A first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara.
Almost. I'm going to give it to you now.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Sorry, kids.
And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
New Orleans, they iffy. 1 minute they straight. One minute you can play defense with her, 1 minute you can't.
Breeze looking to throw on 3rd and 2. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 45-yard line. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
To throw, it's Breeze. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. DeForest Buckner with a sack, the former number 7 overall pick.
That was a touchdown too, boy. You had like 3 blocks in front of it.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
21. Hey, wahoo! Hey, we gotta get this stop here, D. 57 from Lennon.
Now Breeze. And he's going to go down again. Credit the sack to Fred Warner.
But enough takes to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
3rd and long now after the sack of Breeze, and the Saints up against it here. Going for the deep ball. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. And you can't do it much better than that. This ball kicks out of bounds at the 4-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. Back near his goal line. Here's Garoppolo. And he's going to be taken down.
Let me run.
Malcolm Brown at 3 bills and some change comes in to drop the hammer.
I think most quarterbacks would love to have the goal line actually extend up into the air and turn into a wall. They can put their back against it and know exactly where they are on the field so they don't end up in the end zone. Didn't do it on that play, but perilously close to the goal line.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete. The linebacker, Demario Davis, got a hand in to break that one up. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Nah, man. Nah, I'm doing the same thing I normally do. You gonna go for it right there, Chip?
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. They do go for it. It's Garoppolo. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And they'll get him down up past the 15, just shy of the 20. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
They really love to get him into one-on-one opportunities, and this is one way. Work him out of the slot and create a mismatch. Who's going to cover it? Corner, safety, linebacker? He's got a way to beat all of those positions.
They'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. On 2nd down, a run with Breida. And he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like,
hey, they'll do this one game, and then that game, they can't stop nobody running the ball.
He is a well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel
I played this
Sanders.
nigga head. I couldn't run
And
a
his
loop.
bid for the first down coming up short as he's tackled at the 25.
Oh,
Here
pick.
we go on fourth down with Garoppolo.
Oh, wrong man.
He's going to
Got
have
that
his
big,
running
bro.
back. It's complete. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. They'll run with Coleman on first down.
Don't spin. Just
Give him a couple
run.
on the
That's all I
carry
should have
there.
did.
2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
That's a good D out there.
To throw is Garoppolo.
That's good D.
Escaping the pressure right.
got
Now on the
long
run.
time.
He'll throw it back deep. And got his man complete. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big game there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter.
Oh.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38.
You talking about squirrel wide open
Down
on the
at
left
the
side.
34. Call it a gain of 4.
When we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
And let's pin the mirrors back and go full street. 47-9, 47.
Garoppolo gives to Breida. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
Just feel unique, buddy.
That's
You
a
won't be
pretty
dropping
run
your
because
stuff.
everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, guy carrying the ball, but how about the people?
And don't stuff your mouth.
Leverage, athleticism. They created some nice space for him.
Garoppolo looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Man open, it's Goodwin. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. Garoppolo to Goodwin there for a 49er first. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defense side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
Eight yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
On 2nd down, it's Coleman. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. The Niners on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. On 3rd down, here's Coleman. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. The defense stiffens to force 4th down following that first down gain of 8.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading the play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
So a good snap, good hold, and right down the middle.
Never in doubt. Just the way you used to hit them, partner.
You mean like kicking the ball?
Exactly.
CJ.
That was in high school.
Doesn't matter.
Bring me one of those
I don't
water.
care what level. You hit them, they go through.
I look like mommy. I said, bring me one of those waters, buddy.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And they're able to get
bring me
this
the
one
water.
across the 35.
Thank you. Go sit back down
It'll
and
be a
finish it out.
Saints first down on a pickup of 13.
Careful, you don't hurt yourself.
Staying on the ground on first with Kamara. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play as we have reached the 2-minute warning. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score.
The toe is sticking. Probably when you try to trip.
Rolls around. Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando.
Hey, shoot. We own them. 50 seconds of Mike. 50 seconds of Mike.
Now Breeze on 3rd down. He'll let it fly in the direction again. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, New Orleans. 10
Trying to get back over that favor.
59 yards. As they are now on the board here in the first half. Lutz with the extra point, and that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7.
I ain't having press.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
That first one you did right, it was gonna bring him up.
This will be taken to the back
He
of
would
the
have
end
went back.
zone.
You could,
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they had a long drive last time, but they had to settle for a field goal. I'm sure that's how it felt to them, settling. They probably should have gotten in the end zone.
Yeah, not about now joy, right? Because that's what you get when you put the ball in the end zone. But there are benefits to that type of a long drive.
I'll switch around and put old boy in the middle.
Take a break, adjust a little bit, maybe get themselves ready to get back out on the field and play a little bit better. So they'll take the benefit even though they wanted the 6 points.
Yeah, maybe wore down the other defense. We'll see. On 2nd down and 4. Garoppolo.
Oh my goodness.
And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky.
You know I hit the wrong button because I wouldn't have tried this shit.
Oh man, that was close.
Trying to fit it down the middle. At least it was gonna be a kick.
Oh!
Oh, 3 of y'all over there. Then that was Lattimore. Oh, this nigga got a bitch.
But he cannot connect.
It is tough to complete pass against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against his zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation. And there the defense won the battle. And this offense has converted twice already here in this first half on 4th down conversions. And here we go again.
13.
They're indeed going for it as they
Man, look at that throw. Okay.
PJ Williams with a pick.
Oh my goodness.
Well, that's a drive kill right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
He had good coverage on that play.
Here we go.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Huh? What do
Another
you think you're
example
gonna do?
right there how this defense really
Man,
is
no,
winning the
boy.
entire game at the
No,
point
you
of
ain't gonna
attack.
go on no
Yeah,
day.
right there, the line of scrimmage.
We're gonna go outside when we go outside. When I go outside the grill. Don't be in a loop.
Into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
So they get half of what they needed. It'll be 3rd and 6 upcoming.
on a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. Puts this one through. So a late turnover leads to a quick drive, and in turn that quick drive leads to 3 points.
So someone makes a mistake, but how about the other side learning from that mistake, taking care of the ball, and making sure they put some points on the board. Well done.
We got a ball game now, fellas. We got a ball game.
All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. This will be taken about the 12. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line.
A second on the clock. Shit. If you got to that left shield, you might have had action. I was trying to get over there. They probably wasn't going to be now. They let him run him down. Yeah, we're just trying to take it into the half. We ain't trying to do nothing crazy.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Time here for likely one play, and then these two teams will head to the locker room all even.
And you know the play caller's just feeling it right now. Let's go ahead and go for this one. A big shot down. No. Guaranteed the head coach is like, don't get crazy. Take the knee. Let's get out of here. Tie game.
I'll be on that turbo.
So thanks to the late field goal, we are all tied up heading to intermission. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, and ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. That'll be taken in the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. They start the second half with Camaro. Almost unstoppable on the ground there, as that one is good for 39. Gotta give an appreciation to some of those guys up front over on that left side. Several key blocks sprung him.
No appreciation for the guys from the backside that didn't allow any leakage and anybody to run him down from the backside.
They're at the kids' table.
Okay, so front side guys, good. Backside guys,
man,
that's what you're supposed to do.
No, man.
Okay, either way, worked out quite well, didn't it? A nice sizable gain.
Good thing he dropped it.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up second and 10.
Okay. Now go put it back on because you weren't supposed to take it off.
Breeze now to throw.
And
it's hauled in by Jared Cook. Touchdown, New Orleans. Jared Cook, 37 yards.
Hey, no, put it back in there.
Yeah, the other one wide open too, boy. Yeah, now squat. Yeah, on the left side.
Come on, let me tell you something.
Michael Thompson.
I'm not asking. You better get over there before I hit you with this belt. Get over there and sit down and watch the lecture until I take you outside. You understand?
Looks good on the extra point, and that makes it a 17-10
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't looking at that right side. I was looking at that left side.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these team special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. It's a
God damn, you're right there. Block back,
back in his own 7. Give the sack to David Onyemata, the product
do
of
it, put your hand
Nigeria
on
by
that.
way of
Nice work.
Canada.
Oh,
Another try after the first down sack. Garoppolo.
oh man.
Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted.
Oh, goddamn, man. That was a fucking touchdown.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
No fucking wasn't. I was looking at. It was a wide ass over. Running back. Running back, wide ass over.
Lattimore.
What do you mean with an exclamation mark?
exclamation mark, a big word. What would you do with
With
that?
a big pressing button looking at Phil. Running back, with a wide ass over. He did a wheel route.
And the lead now up to 14.
Nobody on. He had a touchdown. Nah, he was gone.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that
We'll
pick
look at that play
six.
again. That's why he was sitting
Kick is
down there.
away.
There wasn't nothing in front of him, nothing behind him.
That's fielded in the end zone.
Fuck, I fucked that up.
And no run back
Yeah.
here. This will be a touchback, and it
Wasn't
comes
nothing
out to
over
the
there.
25-yard line.
I guess that's why I was so damn triggered. I had it pressing the button and hit the wrong way.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway, and they gave up the pick six, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful because those defensive guys,
This shit moves so crazy.
protection defense guys can't catch.
You gotta get a score right here, Phil.
In that last possession.
It don't happen where they got down. This shit, I can't even audible now.
And a stoppage here, a timeout before this third down play takes place. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Garoppolo after the fake give to Breida. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle.
Don't hit him
And
like
he gets
that.
this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the
Don't hit him
39.
like that.
The Niners have the first
Yeah,
down
we
on a
told
gain
them
of
to.
11. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And that is incomplete.
Man.
He couldn't hold on through the contact.
Right, this nigga
Brings up
running.
2nd down.
This nigga running across the field. What the fuck is this shit
I
going?
think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it.
You
by
kept
making the
possession,
plays
kept that
they
bit of
made,
fear down.
And that just means
They should,
one
man.
big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet.
Yeah, he was right there. He
his
just fucked the
footwork just
throw.
looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when the next defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion.
And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 44-yard line. Garoppolo now. 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Garoppolo looks to throw once more. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Marcus Davenport, the first rounder out of UTSA with a sack. Throwing on 2nd and long. Garoppolo.
Oh my God, throw that bitch.
Gets to him again. The sack coming from defensive
Oh
end,
yeah.
Cameron Jordan. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and
What,
2nd
son?
down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Come here.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. This is Coleman with a grab.
What's that
He'll
for?
be taken
Yeah.
down at the 46-yard line.
No, didn't I just tell you, just watch your legs until I get ready to go outside and go. We're going outside.
Distance very well by the defense, isn't it?
Let me have to say that again.
By all means.
I gave this one away from.
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth.
47's the mic. Switch out, hey, Alpha. March 47. March 47. Drop deep, drop behind.
They're going to try and throw. Deep ball for Goodwin. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. P.J. Williams with a pick. On fourth down, that turned out like a punt. Maybe he was better defensively there just to knock it down.
And you know they go over those situations. All right, fourth down. Where's the ball?
What?
Where would we get the ball?
Didn't I tell you sit down, boy?
Takes over, and when it's in the air, they just go and get it. So it's hard to get on him for intercepting it. But the smart play would have been what you suggested. Knock it down and take over in a deeper position.
Well, they take this up near the 30 before he's taken down. 28 yards the game there on the catch and run. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up first and 10.
Doing like that.
From the gun, it's Breeze. Looking for Gannon, it's intercepted. Picked off by a Kello Witherspoon.
We're gonna give him a cherry, I'll take it.
Touchdown.
Anything in that middle, you had a touchdown.
Well, partner, I do know this. If you're a defensive back, you have more chances to make a team now than ever because people are using 5 defensive backs, 6 defensive back packages. Not exclusive.
Playing merciful.
Before. That was a nickel package there, and what a pickoff.
Why is it? Why are they using that more?
Because more people are throwing the ball on earlier downs than ever before. This has become a passing league, and because of that, more defensive backs on the field on most plays.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
Great call, Nick.
They'll try to get the offense going with Kamara. He takes this for 3 to the 29.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the third
quarter. Sit down, you don't
what
understand.
You're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game,
sit down
into
with
the
Alexa.
future, and say,
So
oh,
ready to go out that door.
No, right here, right in front of them. Melt the clock down, get to the fourth quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Breeze. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. D4 able to put an end to that play, and in so doing, puts an end to this third quarter. Back now here live in New Orleans.
One of them delayed
it's the
routes.
Saints. They'll be looking to expand their lead here. They've got the football as we start the fourth. The Saints on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 17.
13.
Shotgun now for Breeze. And he'll let it fly in the direction. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. A critical error there.
Come here.
The fourth.
All you talk
What did I
about
say?
is
Did I say
taking
sit down and watch the
care of
Lakers?
and
Huh?
especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter.
Who said I watch the Lakers, man?
Now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking now.
Nowhere to escape.
Boy,
he goes down.
this shit here be cheese so goddamn
Sheldon
good.
Rankins abruptly ends that play with a sack. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
That's why I hate this shit
They
so
only get
bad.
a yard back there. They'll be left with a third down and long.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to
That was crazy. I was trying to throw that ball. This nigga pump faking, move around in the goddamn pocket.
Finish it. That's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
Here's Garoppolo to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Cameron Jordan able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Man, be on that bullshit.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down.
11.
He ain't. Shit, it's fucked up with my call.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone. Mike's 47. Mike's 47. Ain't no such thing. 12, fellas. Here we go.
Garoppolo going to go on fourth down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone, and he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. Well, Charles, he's thrown 5 picks in a game before, and right now, after that one, he's standing on number 4.
And right now, your defensive coordinator is asking the offensive coordinator, can you do anything to slow this down? Because my guys have to keep running back out on the field. So play calling may come into it a little bit, maybe run the ball a little bit more. But a lot of it depends on the scoreboard.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Credit the sack to the Oregon Duck, DeForest Buckner. Well, you don't usually get a sack from a nose tackle spot, but we got one there.
No, we don't, and a lot of the times in passing situations, they end up off the field anyway. So how happy was he to work his way back to the quarterback and put him on the ground? He's going to end up with a nickname after something like that, some Big Jelly or something like that.
There's a throw over the middle, taken in by his tight end. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That one covers 29 yards, first down. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Breeze now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. They run it again with Kamara. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11. Now the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but works and close.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Oh, my camera.
They run it for the first time with a backup Murray. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. And Lutz's kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So his 2nd field goal of the game, and that could turn out to be the big one.
Yeah, you have to make them score twice to beat you, and that's not impossible. But here in the 4th quarter, puts their backs clearly against the wall.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
Let's go. Do it.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right,
throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 2nd and 9, Garoppolo. That's complete to a speedy wideout Goodwin. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers. Now Garoppolo. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Alex Anzalone in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. He has just been completely taken out of this game. We're in the 4th quarter. He's single digits in the rushing department.
And I know we look at him because the numbers do go to his production. But how about the guys blocking for him? They don't just have his number as a ball carrier. They've got the number of the offensive line and the other guys because they're getting to him before he
he's taken down here by
Can't
the
get it off.
Saints. David Onyemata picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long, why are you calling play action?
Because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly. That leads to a play-action sack.
11, 21, 21.
You got away from what had going. Should have been running that ball.
Over the middle, and he's got Goodwin complete. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and it would appear that the Saints are going to win this football game. So they'll have a 1st and 10 now from the 33.
You should have been punting that ball when you beat down enough. Punt that bitch.
What happened was the turnover.
Breeze is looking to throw.
Threw a pick 6 when I had it.
That's caught. It's Thomas.
Threw a pick 6. Threw 2 picks. That hurt. One on when I was on.
Yards. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Now
That was just on me.
Victory, the extra point. It's up and it's good as they tack on one more.
He put that bitch on the money too.
Satisfying victory. So we had action to the very end of this one. The score on the final play that they didn't need to have. They didn't just run out.
That damn running back. The running back was over for a fucking touchdown.
And you know, some coaches preach that and tell their teams that's what I want all the time. And they feel like if they don't living up to the message that they're sending out.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The Saints are winners here as we say so long from New Orleans.
It was a 100-yard pick.
Nah. It was short. It was
Oh, you was at your goal line. Okay.
It was downhill after that. Fuck. Goddamn Paul, double rep. They got the four courts out there. Oh, that motherfucker on the road. Bitch.
The only thing I like about Russell Wilson, when a nigga blitzing, you can see what man coming. Who else got that shit?
Nah, it's just him. It's just him. I think it's just Russell.
What that shit called?
Tom Brady got that shit will to boost up his line. He got about 6, 7 things, I think. Don't give me one more before I go ahead to the damn grill.
Yo, Preem.
Not yet, Fat Mac.
Yeah, got a locker room going over there?
Nah.
That bitch sleep. That shit crazy. He sleep, bro. He get tired. He sleep. You hear him snore?
Oh,
That bitch, you.
hell no.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of
Me too.
Baltimore.
I heard
Y'all
that
niggas
shit.
high, bro. I hear some clicking in somebody's mic, bro.
I heard somebody snoring like a motherfucker.
It's crazy, bro. I just came in here and literally said praying. But, bro, I didn't fall asleep, though, bro.
Narcolepsy. Whatever you call it.
Hey, pray, load up that MLB. Yeah, man, looking for you. Yeah. Shit, remember you said I had to make a run earlier and all that? Yeah. Yes, sir. Do I need to send it or do you?
It's brought in here by Willie Snead. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The catch and run.
Hey, I gotta cut
that.
Hey, you gotta cut off that what's the name count too though on there. Me and Nick was playing that bit. You might get the first bat. It might start out like 3-1, 2-2. You gotta cut that shit off.
Well, I can't.
From the gun, Jackson. Towards the end zone for Brown.
It's crazy. I couldn't turn my camera like I wanted to.
What it called that smart count. You might start the game. That bit might be 2-1 about before you even throw one pitch. That's how me and Nick's was. We couldn't figure out how to turn that bitch off.
And that last one, that hurts.
You had somebody cut across the middle wide open.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at the 20. They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. And he's going to get a solid
touchdown saving tackle that
being brought down. Second
Should have been burrito in that bitch.
The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling, usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense on balance.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40
that
at the
bitch spinning and
38-yard line. That one a first down
on my
pickup of
career,
8.
then I got to wait till it gets right.
Offensive line, they'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Back-to-back good plays.
Did I really shut down the locker room?
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida.
Was that really the problem?
I was sleep like hell.
First down on a gain of 11.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that.
Bruh, I didn't talk to nobody, period, though.
Something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid game.
Don't worry, I won't be in no more locker room. That's it right there.
15 for the Niners there.
I just told Philly in the chat, toss in there, don't send me one.
36 now, 1st and 10.
Shit, I never played in it. Shit.
On first down, here's
Shit. It's a lot of locker room talks don't be in there.
to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Every time you get him, I just match up with him. That's it.
This is Breida.
So he can get out of there.
Looking to find a lane.
Niggas ain't I be tearing him up, nigga come down, niggas won't get him the ball, get no get back, he get out of there. And stop moving and stay out of bounds like you doing what you do. So, you know.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down.
Yeah.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards.
Here we go.
I'll take it.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. 2nd down and goal. Garoppolo. And he holds it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Emmanuel Sanders there to make
oh, look at that shit.
as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Gold able to tack on the extra point.
Watch that other shit. I gotta collect this or some shit. I gotta look at it. I'll tell you the name to look up. That shit go.
Let me go play big cool.
That shit go in depth. It play certain games. Play certain games and all that.
Online,
and they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Huh?
Do I need to download mine?
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They had the interception last time and led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. Now here's a pass on 1st down. It's knocked away and incomplete. Marquise Brown was the intended target. But it'll be 2nd down.
And that's what he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, you need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
You like the Philadelphia Eagles? I don't, you know what I'm saying? That don't, I'm saying, I like them boys, Manny, Ortiz, those my boys.
Throwing again, Jackson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Caja, Martinez, Kurt Schilling.
Tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line.
Damn, you ain't gonna say nothing about Big Poppy?
No, to me it's pretty simple, and it's
fairly
obvious.
Oh, all right, my bad.
That's now 2
Wasn't listening.
interceptions in the 1st quarter. After interception number 1, there was a long talk.
I'm listening when I should have been listening.
And now he's made another mistake.
Yeah, he's just been kind of laying these passes out there. He's kind of been floating them a little bit. He's got to be more decisive in his reads and definitely more decisive in throwing the ball. Rifle it in there every now and then.
Hold up.
They run with Breida. And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
Looking to throw. Garoppolo.
Good D. Good D.
Right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there.
It looked like the same, like last game, hold on.
So Garoppolo off. Coming on is the veteran Robbie Gould for the 49er field goal. From the left hash, a chip shot here.
Oh, fuck, I missed.
Oh. This has no chance. It's no
quick counts off.
Wide to the left, and this score will stay right where it is.
Quick counts off or quick counts off?
My goodness, that was almost too easy.
Yeah, and you're not going to have too many attempts shorter than that one. I don't think anyone got a finger on it.
Wait, what?
That's about as bad a miss as you can
Yeah,
have.
you gonna eat it or not?
What'd you say, Detroit? Yeah, turn that off.
Bro, I've been saying that,
The
bro.
Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit. Like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to. Or maybe you have to be stern with it. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Get it from Grover.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Here we go. Check three.
Damn, get my man.
Is that right, Clint? I guess so, man. Whatever you say, sir. What the fuck is this?
After 1-7-0.
Oh, no, yo.
Sports.
Heat.
Made my mouth bleed.
No, I sure did. Man, you know what it is, man. Bruh. Is you done getting right, nigga? You watching and shit, nigga? Get your ass in, nigga.
Jackson, his throw incomplete.
You're crazy as fuck, man. Bruh, I ain't played this shit in a minute, bruh. I ain't been playing this shit like you.
You know what I'm talking about? Would they be talking like traditional pitching? Where you can see it, all you had to do is
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. To throw again, Jackson.
oh, wrong.
Dancing to his left. And he will go
Jim
down
had
outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. D Ford able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time.
Don't you see him up there?
Now after that sack, it's 3rd and
Nigga,
1.
I always play with the Tigers, nigga.
There's Jackson on 3rd and 1.
Yeah, nigga.
Letting one go deep for Roberts.
I play with him in basketball. Y'all niggas don't be wanting to play with
It's
this.
intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman.
Bruh, I play on what's the name? On the center, on wood.
Pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
They'll start on the ground with Breida. And not too much going there as he'll get it up to the 23-yard line. Just a yard on the first down
What the
carry,
fuck
so
the
it's
what's the
2nd and
name
9.
at?
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
On 2nd and 9.
Oh, that bitch got in there.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Josh Bynes coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo.
Hey, oh my goodness. That bitch saved something. 2 times.
What I remember most about playing with guys
We'll
who knew how to
revisit
rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. That's exactly what happened on that play.
The punt team on now. It's from their end zone. They get it away. Here's Thomas. Call that a 46-yard punt with a net of 40 on the 6-yard return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's got it to Ingram, complete. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes it 2nd and 9. Here's Jackson. Rush coming, and he's taken down. DeForest Buckner. Never giving up. He works his way to the QB for a loss of 12. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens.
Nigga. Throwing heat, nigga.
Here's Jackson. Throwing
Heat.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Kwan Williams. And they will score. It's a 49er touchdown. Ah, yes, the old tip drill works to perfection there.
Ah, you're bringing back great memories. Used to love that drill. And a lot of times in practice, you work on it, not just one tip, but multiple tips, just in case the ball stays in the air for a while. Have an awareness and the ability to go up and grab it, and then you want to get some blocking support and end up in the opposite end zone.
In that tip drill, what do you yell?
For us, it was Oski. Okay, Oski. Different teams have different ways of doing it. I've heard bingo, jackpot. The worst I ever heard, though, was Frankenstein. You don't want it to be a two-syllable word. You want to get it right down and go. Oski is really the preferred word. Oski.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now. This one's in the air. It's a very short kick, taken right at the 20. And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together.
Lean
on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
Yo, I can't hit.
Woo! The playmakers. Now the throw here to his running back. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Yo, I can't swing, bruh.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Jackson,
come on, and I thought the stadium too.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. He's going deep for Brown.
Good shit, bro. I didn't see that was a linebacker on him.
All the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown, 55 yards. As they are now on the board here in the first half. Tucker with the extra point, and it's now 13-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Yeah.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Man, that's bullshit, bro.
They have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off
Bring your field time.
Jefferson. And he'll get this back down to about the 12-yard line.
You have another pizza.
Certainly feels like the classic second guess, but let's be honest about it. They had a chance going to halftime with the lead. Why did they take a chance with a throw there?
But
I don't
down
understand that.
Well, that's what I'm wondering. And now this defense has to try to protect that lead going into the locker room.
Shit, for what? I don't want to play it. Shit, if I want to play it, it'll still be on here. I don't play that shit.
This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And he'll find his way
Run
down
your place,
right around the 12. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. They end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
Want this one. That's going to piss me off.
On 2nd and 9, Jackson. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go.
I wonder what you heard.
Halftime. Now after that sack, it's
Is it, mommy?
for Jackson and the Ravens.
I'm back.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Jackson got him in. It's Brown. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. They'll wind up losing 3 yards.
Mommy tell you to go back?
And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Man, I might not be able to finish this shit. Move your hands.
Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first
Let me
half.
get off this bitch. I'll be back on, man. I gotta get these groceries. All right.